Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. So let's talk about the Geto Boys. Let's talk about the Geto Boys, one of the most phenomenal rap groups ever in history in hip-hop. They touch hip-hop, southern hip-hop, conscious music, hardcore, gangster rap, funk, gore, misogynistic lyrics, psychological lyrics and experience too as well. And also Bushwick Bill has announced to the world that he is suffering from stage 4 pancreas cancer. May God be with him. May peace be with him. Let's pray for him that he get a healing, he get the right treatment, and his body's able to congest all the stuff that they're going to put in his body for him to get better, to get rid of, you know, the stage 4 pancreas cancers. Yes, he has been tested over and over for cancers and stuff like that, and all of a sudden the last test he took, you know, they found out that he had, you know, stage 4 pancreas cancer. So he kept up on his health. He was neglecting his body too as well. So it's just like, damn, like there's so much going on. Like, this is just crazy. He got stage 4 pancreas cancer, and basically he just felt like he needed to tell the world because he might not be here tomorrow, you know. And then on top of that, he wanted to see if he can help any other people too as well. We know Greg, Nene Leak's husband, has pancreas cancer too as well. It seemed like he's in remission. So we're just hoping that everything goes well with Bushwick Bill. You know, he got shot. You know, he has some disabilities too as well, but that didn't stop him from becoming a legendary rapper and a legendary rap group too as well. I mean, they put a lot of people on the map too as well. They opened a lot of people's mind to necrophilia and just gore and just all types of different things too as well. And they also encourage a lot of other rappers too as well. You know, they encourage, you know, Outkast, Notorious B.I.G., Eminem, UGK, T.I., Goody Mob, Outkast, 50 Cent, Chamillionaire, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Young Jeezy, Juvenile, Mystical, Insane Clown Posse, Hardcore. This is a lot of people that they have touched. These are a lot of people in groups that said that, you know, they learned from the Geto Boys. They liked the Geto Boys. The Geto Boys encouraged them and had them put out more music too as well, and wanted to change and be different and be able to touch on different topics too as well. Because, you know, Insane Clown Posse was crazy. And also Tupac Shakur gave them credit. Outkast gave them credit. It was just like a lot of people gave them credit. Young Jeezy. I said Young Jeezy and Juvenile. And they said that they were pioneers, and they were pioneers, and that helped develop more pioneers that we see that are legends today too as well. So it's like, damn, it's just, I don't know. It's just like every time you turn, I don't know if it's the summer solstice. I don't know what's going on. But right now you have Nipsey Hussle, then boom, John Singleton. Now you have, you know, Bushwick Bill. And this situation with him with the pancreas cancer is like, I don't know if they're trying to, what's happening is like the founders, people that set the foundation and made history and help a generation of people too as well, and actually change things, and very phenomenal in the community of the black people and the community of black Hollywood, of black music. You know, it seemed like they're just fading away. They're not living to a long age. They're not living like past 65 or 70. Like John Singleton, he passed away at the age of 51. Nipsey Hussle, he passed away in his early at 33. Now you have, you know, Bushwick Bill with, you know, stage 4 pancreas cancer. Let's lift him up in prayer. Let's meditate that his body get a healing, that his soul get a healing, that he's able to fight and defeat the cancerous monster that is trying to take over his body, that he's able to defeat it, that the doctor's able to help him defeat, and our prayers and our meditation will help him too as well. Because it's like, damn, like what's really going on? They even got the Geto Boys and the video game Grand Theft Auto too as well. They're on Netflix. You know, a lot of people are influenced by what they did, and a lot of people going back to what they did and making different shows and TV shows about it too as well. Like A Different World and Ghetto Fantasy, 6 Feet Deep, like so much different things that are going on with the Geto Boys. Like they really set a foundation. They changed the music where people started to think about mental illness. People started to think about people can be crazy. Oh yes, that's misogynistic. Oh, he had a psychological experience. He had a crazy experience. And sometimes some people didn't even know about what that meant. You know what I mean? Especially back in the 80s and the 90s too as well. So let's lift him up. This is him talking with TMZ.
We see a mass on your pancreas and we can't understand because it's not alcohol, it's not sugar, it's not diabetes, it's not, went through all kinds of stuff. And then finally by February 8th, they said it was stage 4 pancreatitis cancer. And I'm like, stage 4 is like, I've been getting tested and they said it was a mass, but it was benign. And I'm like, does benign mean it could be cancer? And there's like, it's just a mass with no purpose. So it was just crazy to find out that pancreatic cancer is undetected until it's in the 4th or 5th stage. I've been keeping it to myself, but I'm getting ready to tell Scarface and Willie D, and I've only told close family members, you know what I mean? But that's about it. But I figure keeping it to myself is not really helping nobody. And it's not like I'm afraid of dying, because if anyone knows anything about me from Ever So Clear, you know, I died and came back already in June 19th, 1991. So I know what it's like on the other side. So that's not what really it's about. It's about life and loving life and being there for family, and not just starting a dream or getting married or getting your first house and then finding out you got pancreatic cancer. You can't even live out the rest of your dream. You know, I just want people to be aware so that way when they set dreams and goals, they're healthy enough to fulfill and live. And the reason why I'm doing 3 albums right now, because I noticed when most celebrities pass, they really don't have nothing set up for their children and everything's in disarray. So I figure old music will sell, yes, but if I have new music for them and I have a book and I have a documentary and I have any other endeavors that I get into now, at least they'll have residual income from those things, instead of just knowing that I'm their dad and my old records are selling that publishing belonged to somebody else. And it's like, I'd rather know for sure that I did my part.
See, it's very important to have your publishing, and this is what, you know, Bushwick Bill is really trying to express, because back then in the 90s and the 80s, you just signed a deal. They give you a couple of $1,000, they put you in a video, and then, you know, you got some money, and people think, and you're on the radio and you're on TV, people think you got money, but you don't, because the record label done beat you out of your money. And that's when Nipsey Hussle came in, where like, no, we don't need the record label, I'm independent. And so right now you got Bushwick Bill talking about, yes, my old music may sell, but I don't even own the publishing to it. So if I die, my kids are not going to get that money. So it's very important that we pay attention to these laws and these contracts. Sometimes we'd be so happy to get a gift to get us out of our impoverished situation or to live out our dream, but yet when we sign on a dotted line, we be signing a deal with the devil and don't even know it, because the devil comes in sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? So Bushwick Bill has new music he's putting out, and he has a book that he's putting out too as well, that he's going to have the masters and the rights to and the publishing to. So let's support him too as well. He's actually preparing for his death. He's preparing now, but first probably things were cushy, but now he realized that there's a really threat on his life and he needs something for his kids to have. And that's why it's very important for us to pass down generational wealth and take care of our kids and our family, take care of the people in our community that we love. And I also think that rap music should have a insurance plan and a paycheck that they should receive. Something like, you know, Noriega, you know, says on his podcast. Noriega says we need a hip-hop community, a hip-hop flag where, you know, everybody understands that you're hip hop, but let's take it a little bit deeper and have like a union and something for these rappers, because the industry, especially the record labels, they only want to use them from the age of 16 to about 25. And then they want to throw them out and say that they're useless. And it's like, you know, Black people dominate hip hop. Black people dominate rap music. So therefore, let's just make it a time limit for them. When other music like rock, country music, you can perform forever and ever and ever. None of your music gets old. Like, you can still be a legend even if you're old. You know what I mean? But with rap music and hip hop, they try to make it like you only can be a certain age. So therefore, that you can't make the residuals and the money that you need to make over doing different things. And this is where, you know, John Singleton came in when he was letting rappers know that you can be in movies. You just don't have to rap. You just don't have to be on stage, but you can actually write screenplays. You can actually be an actor. So you see where Snoop Dogg, you see where, Tupac Shakur and, Ice Cube and, who else? Busta Rhymes too as well, and there's many more that he let them open. He opened the door for there to be something else more than just rap music and music, because it's owned by a business. It is a company. Unless you put out your own music and your own everything, there's a label out there that has the rights to your music. So, all this is just very important, especially for the new generation to pay attention. It's out here for you not to be caught up in a situation where the record label abuse you and take advantage of you, then throw you out and kick you out. You either get locked up, you get on drugs, you get sick, and then you can't go back to the record label. So that needs to be something built in the hip hop and the rap community where there's a retirement plan. There's there's like some stock, there's some money available. So you get 40 and 50 years old. Maybe you can't go on stage no more. Maybe you can't do that no more, where you receive a stipend, you will receive a paycheck from your contribution to hip hop and the music and the message that you sent out there to the world and to the youth and showing your creativity abilities. So peace, I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.